Okay, I think this is right. I think I got it right. I hope I'm doing it okay. Y'all let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know what's up with the audio. What's today's show? What up, what up, what up, what up? Whoops. Take it out. Take it out. Please. Here we go. Hear me, people. Coming through like I'm supposed to be coming through. Let me know. In the process, doing today's show from an entirely different studio. It is my brother's place. Loving, sharing family in Chicago. And sharing family in Chicago. Okay, there we go. There. Let's see. Let that rock. We're gonna let this rock for a hot one. Okay. Everybody in here get it? Get your shit right. Get your shit right. Let me hit right back. Echo. Turn off is red. What'd you say? All right, good people. It's about to go down. Figure this shit out. What up? What the fuck? Like that. All right. People. It is about to go down. It's about to go down. Everybody up in here? Okay. All right. Welcome. Bring the audio back a little bit. How's that? Everybody good? Everybody good? Y'all hear me good? Okay. Let's go. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. And bam. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome, welcome to the first church of Holy Shit. He is I and him. It's your Uncle Jeff. Today's show is being brought to you from my brother Chris's studio on the outskirts of Chicago. Lovely city of Frankfurt. I am let me see who up in here. It's a whole different studio, whole different vibe. Had to get the shit right. Took me a second. I think I can share screens. I'm gonna try to share screens. My brother, if I'm Professor X, my brother is the ghetto Tony Stark. Shout out to my brother Chris. Thank you. Winner, you know what that means. As usual, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I'm smoking in here. Bro Mullen. Pipe done right. Let's see who up in here. Shout out to my engineer and co-pilot, Cat Daddy Zero from Splits and Mister. What up? As you check me out, people, please check him out over there on that channel. Big shit going down over there. Oh, it's good. It's good. There it is. Don Terrace, Frank White, Lovelace, Cephas, Eric, Reek, True. What's happening, everybody? Spark One, what's happening? What's happening? Kells, yeah, these are Cat Daddy glasses, man. These are new ones for the year. These are new ones. I rock these every now and then. Just got them back from the optometrist. Figured I'd take them on the road, so you will see them from time to time. Take care of your eyeballs. You need them. Hope it all is well. Welcome to the first church. Yeah, Kels, it's just for the day. It's just for the day. Next week, back in the city. It just stops here. Visiting family, supporting family, doing a play. Thank you, Anthony. I wish I could take credit for this. All I want to know is, did you drive that car behind? Oh, that car? No, but my brother does. That is a model of one of his cars. My brother is also a car freak. Oh, the studio look official? The studio is official. Yeah. My brother Chris, those of you who follow Those of you who follow me on DL Hughley's show, you heard him talk about Shot Chris. That's Shot Chris, my brother. Entrepreneur, businessman, accomplished, uh, uh, great dude, my people, my brother. Get me right, let me use the studio. I can't thank him enough. I got to tell y'all where to follow him. Matter of fact, let me if you're in the Chicago area, he teaches, brothers a Krav Maga instructor, teaches concealed carry here in the state of Illinois, and is he that dude. I'm gonna get him to tell me, Chris. All right, tell him to come in the office when he come in, please. So he can tell you how to follow him, what you need to know. About to be doing some big business with my brother Chris Spliffs. I need to talk to you about that. Oh yeah, baby. When you come in, just tell him that to come in into the office. Thank you. Mrs. Brown, of course, is with me. So he can. And let's send some love, y'all. You getting a bunch of compliments on your office. I want to tell these niggas how to find you and what okay, problem constructor, concealed carry in the state of Illinois, instructor. Where can they find you? How can they patronize you? How can they find out more about you? Right. Got it. So he'll give me that shit, and I'll put that up here. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Ass Whooper Supreme. He is. That's that dude. That's my man. But at any rate, we do know. We know. I kind of shout out to my boys, and it's good. It's good, especially as you get older, to get back in touch with your roots. This is. I'm gonna try to play some poker with my brother for this one. I'm gonna get this one taken back from my own collection. I collect these two. It's good to get in touch with your roots and stay there. Shout out to Philip Noble, Enoch Webb. Nigga, I don't run that kind of show. You ain't got to be quiet. Yeah. Bam. Personal Protection Training Group in Illinois, 16-hour concealed carry course. He teaches how to keep a weapon and stay your ass out of jail. How to not only own a weapon, but be able to use it so that when the police get there, there's not a sheet over you and a weapon missing. You can actually get a weapon from the class if you want to buy a weapon through him. If you want to learn how to use your hands as a problem instructor. Yes, I got Just seem like all the niggas in my family be fighting. We fight. Anyway, uh, yeah, check him out. And okay, hey man, are you trying to get on the show? Uh, his big ass Rottweiler luckily likes me. Uh, oh, you put a link to the okay, cool. There's a commercial. You just put a link to his commercial up in the chat. Shit. If I do the shit right, I ought to be able to run it in here. Is there Judith? Is there a website that I could right in there? Yeah.
No,
that's not you?
That is.
Okay, no, that's my boy Spliff that put that up. Yeah. Y'all check him out. Check him out. Yeah. Thank you, Spliff, for dropping his Facebook in. Is there a website where I can get some mullen elder Jeff? Yes. It is. Let me bring that up for you. Oh, yeah. It's Wild Terror. WildTerror.com. That's where you want to go. That's where I go to get my mullen now. And this shit is fantastic. It is smooth, light, airy, enjoyable. It's fantastic. That's great. An actual facility to train in and not some park between 12 a.m. to 4 in the morning. Fools shooting blanks at trees out here. Quit wasting ammo in the hood. That's hilarious. Yeah. Bruh. It doesn't get any realer than its training. It doesn't get, you're not going to pay any more money, certainly not any less money anywhere, and get better, more up-to-date, accurate, and usable information. You really need to hook up with this brother. And we got some pretty large business announcements that are coming very soon. Here's a hint. All the help you need is about to be everywhere and nowhere all at once. And we will cue you in on that very, very soon at a wonderful business meeting about that yesterday. So, all that shit out of this. For me?
Yeah.
Okay. For me? What do you mean? How do you get
in this chat? But it came up on YouTube.
Then it should come up here on because his is. Did you went to the live in the live chat? You're chatting. That's a question for Zero. My brother is chatting in the live chat and it's not appearing. Why is that? As a matter of fact, here. He put his in the chat. Okay, here. Try it on that. Just try it on that. I don't know what the hell. Maybe you asked me one. You asked me one. But yes. Also, another shout out. And shout out to Fire, bro. How are you, man? Good to see y'all in here, man. I'm glad everybody's here. Enough of the idle pleasantries. We're gonna get right into this in just a minute. We're gonna sometime figure out. Bear with you. Oh, that's not. Ah, there you go. Just touch that button right there. Is it worse?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, send it in. Most definitely. And I tell you what, yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have all the links, and I'm gonna run your commercials starting Wednesday. I'm gonna try to figure it out now because it's not letting me share screens. There's some buttons I'm not clicking. Okay, did it work? Okay. Yeah. The link to the commercial is here. Don't sweat those commercials. I'm going to start running them. Mac 10, I'm gonna start running those commercials next week to my brother's shit and my show. Let's see. Y'all know right now. I jumped off the wagon yesterday. Shout out to Philip Noble. I jumped off the wagon with him and smoked a little herb here in Illinois, which, to be honest with you, it's not herb in California, but it was a wonderful gesture. It got me nice and high. It was good. It's uh, 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 shout out to my pops. He's in the hospital. I'm gonna go see him after this. Hold on just a second. Time you to okay. Oh, shit's out the way. Oh, shit, we just started, John. Sorry for all that. Okay. Put a P21B in the chat if this is your first time at the First Church of Holy Shit. And thank you, Brother Spliffs. Let's give a special prayer. Those of you who don't know, cousin Anna's mom passed away, and we want to send special prayers to her as well. We love you. We loved her. Just know the First Church sends you love, cousin Anna's. Right now, that's probably why she's not in here, because she's dealing with that right now. Love you, and we want to talk about that when you get back. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. All right. Getting us on point here, black people. Thank you so much for your patience. Because you know you be the actually the engineer to run the show. While I talk shit. We will get there. Until we do. It'll be like this. Oh yes. Look for me soon. Very soon. On power357radio.com. We're gonna move the show. We're gonna move the show into that space. And it's gonna go down hard. Somebody, yeah, let's put it down. Somebody told me, somebody fucked up. He told me that God was everywhere. So I pray for him. 10%, 11%. And it don't cost y'all. It doesn't cost y'all jet fuel and gators to it don't cost y'all jet fuel and gators to find out about God, to hear the real truth from a show enough, no bullshit, no nonsense perspective, and we gonna get into that. Great. How? Okay, boom. Now we cooking with gas. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, put a P2D1 in the chat if it's your first time with us. Oh, that's love, man. A nigga miss you on the social. Still watch the old. Yeah, I to be honest with you, Kels, and thank you, Chris. To be honest with you, I miss doing the Zoe show. But the truth is, and I would probably still be doing the Zoe show if I lived in Lamert Park, but I don't. I live in Pasadena. So it's a ride. It's not just the show. It's the going, the coming, and the logistics of that just takes a big old bite out of my Monday. And there's a lot of things that I couldn't get done. So that's the chief reason that, you know, and I'll call in. Love to Zoe Williams. If you think it's anything else, stop your bullshit. It's not. It's just a matter of time and elements, bro. That's it. And that it's time for me to push out and get these things done and focus on the first church and focus on giraffe balls. Focus on the shit I'm doing with Zero, shit I'm now doing with my brother, shit I'm doing with Power 357 Radio, and my comedy hour, and stand up, and producing music for other people. It's there's only so many hours in a day because unfortunately I have to sleep. Now, for you need a hair test. Yeah, yo, something. Shit. No, cause I'll Skype in. When I have time, cause I'm an avid watcher of the show. I love the show. Zoe, my man. I just have this shit I gotta do. Uh, I So yeah, I missed the show too, Kels. Um, but all that out the way, let's get this cracking. Like I said, somebody told me God was everything. So I pray for you. Save me a bunch of time. Save me 10%, never miss a game. Uh, Here at the First Church of Holy Shit, we are firm believers that in order to believe God has a name, you have to believe a man. However, you don't have to believe a man to believe that God exists. And we take off. We take off right from there. We take off right from there. And fire, damn, fire burn, dude, you gotta do something with that. Fire burn, yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, first we pray, then we smoke. So, by your funky assets. Creator, we thank you for this day. We ask that you bless us in it. Keep us diligent, keep us mindful, keep us productive. Thank you for having us assembled here. Thank you for having these 40 people come in here and listen to my version of your truth, the way I put it out, the way I try to humbly, feebly put your wisdom into words that people can use, words that help them help others. I am happy to be that vessel. I am happy to be that instrument. I don't take that lightly. Open our minds as we try to figure this shit out. Because there's some shit down here right now. And we really up in it. And we just getting to the real fucking ain't started. We know the tip is in. It's about to go at us. And we really need to hear from you. And for right now, it would be nice if it was through me. Help me help them. Help them help me. Let us learn together. Help us reason together so that we can come away from this stronger, wiser, more unified, because we need those things. We will perish without them. If you don't mind, send me a troll. There are no trolls without blessings, and no trolls without lessons. I have yet to see a troll not spit out a lesson. I'm 7-0. I don't have no problem teaching on their monkey ass. Bless my efforts and don't let me get in the way. Bless their minds and don't let them get in the way of what you have for us. I ask these blessings in the name of my Creator, in the name of the ancestors, in the name of that God of which I know not. And get some. Now, we smoke. Oh, that's good shit. Oh, that's such wonderful. Yeah. Y'all got to get some. Y'all got to get some. Now, today's sermon. 40 people in here, 27 likes. Help me out. Friends as curses, enemies as blessings. I was for, oh, thank you for the nigga, amen. Can I get a nigga, amen? I am blessed to still have amongst the land of the flesh my tight homies I went to grammar school with, high school with, some in the Marines, that make up the bricks in the knee wall. Shout out to Enoch Webb, Philip Noble. He wasn't here, but I love him. Andre Jackson. He wasn't here last night, but I love him. Kevin Hodge. He wasn't here last night, but I love him. Terry Yancy. He wasn't here last night, but I love him. The nigga told me he was coming. Mike Woods. These are the dudes. Frank Pittman. These are the dudes that I grew up with that made me, that make up the person I am. They make up who I am because of the things that we went through together, the tribulations that we all faced growing up on the south and west sides and west suburbs of Chicago. There were rules that apparently are gone now, but it was no joke. Chicago was no goddamn joke in the 70s and 80s when I grew up. And I am fortunate enough to count these individuals as my good friends. That I learned my life lessons from and with. If you go through the dudes, the core dudes that I grew up with, you know that core 30 dudes that was around the way when you was young? If you go through my core 30 dudes, I just named most of the ones. Shout out to Rod Hopkins. I'm running lean, but I'm not. These are the brothers I'm still in contact with that are not in jail, not dead, not strung out on their mama couch, not living under a bridge. And I am thankful for them. I am thankful for the things that they dodged. I am thankful for the things that we help one another dodge. Because there is a system still in place, even hungrier, that had its mouth open to swallow us all whole. Excuse me. We lucked out. We made it through. Not everybody did. Not everybody was as fortunate. Not everybody made that transition. A lot of people got held back. Got caught in the mouth of the beast. These are the dudes that helped me get the bricks of wisdom that I give to y'all. I count them as friends. Do I think for a minute that the friends I have are closer to me than the friends who are amongst the dead that I grew up with, who are amongst the in jail that I grew up with, who are amongst the deadly sick because of the drugs they took that I grew up with, are any closer to their friends? No. It's just that their friends and them, they friends now. Watch this. They friends now, Freinds, were curses to each other. They were curses to one another. And not whether they meant to be or not, but what they meant to be. Shout out to Kevin Hodge. Shout out to Kevin Hodge. God bless the dead, my cousin Joe Hodge. One of the dudes made it out, Kevin Hodge. My cousin Joe, he did. But the beasts that were his burdens from his youth, he came to get him. And they caught up to him in the way of his health. A lot of us. They were under these curses. They were under these curses. I was sitting here watching the Wire, rewatching The Wire, which is brilliant television, with my brother and his lady, and me and my lady was sitting watching The Wire just now. As we were watching it, it became painfully obvious to me that the bonds these people made, they made because they were in agreement with a particular curse. The Wire, if you look at it closely and then back away from it and look at it, is purely about America purposely feeding my neighborhood's poison to poison one group of black people and incarcerate another group of black people who sold those black people the poison. You making excuses, Jeff? No, I'm not. I'm giving an explanation. An explanation that makes the difference between the Irish, the Chinese, the Italians, and the Jews, who all sold drugs in their communities to generate income and turn into legitimate business that somehow this judicial system allowed. that it did not with my people. All of those people, if you watch the character Stringer Bell, that is the energy that is the energy he was under. Dude was merely trying to take bad money and turn it into good money, which is what all them groups of people did, except your group. Your group wasn't allowed to do that because your group is the coal that goes into the engine that runs this world. Western society is run on the coal that is thrown into the furnace of incarceration, of drug abuse, of redlining, of gentrification, of bad record contracts, of bad sports contracts. Nobody has a great sports contract. Michael Jordan don't have a great sports contract. Ask Phil Knight if he wants to trade money with him. We are that cold. And your best friends, niggas you know would die for you, if they under the curse of using, the curse of selling, the curse of violence for violence sake, the curse of complacency, the curse of laziness, the curse of lack of accountability, the curse of blame, then they will get what is coming to them. And if you anchor yourself too close to them, you will get what is coming to you. No matter how much y'all love each other, no matter how much good you mean for one another, the curse you are under, the lesson you don't learn, will come and eat your ass. And this is how your friends become curses. Family, a bit more excusable than friends because of what we've been taught about family and how much closer we're supposed to be to family and how much tighter we're supposed to get down with family. What family's supposed to mean? Because of what family's supposed to mean. No, Johnny, you didn't miss it. We just getting up in here in it. We up in here in it. We talking about friends as curses and enemies as blessings. Now, we'll get back to friends in a minute. Let's talk about family for a second. And what family really means. And what family really is. Family is a group of people Yeah, this one too good to just say. I'm going to have to put this one up as we break down Francis curses before we get into endless blessing. Uh, yeah, let's break up so that you can see the importance of friendship. Family is a group of people who made babies with another group of people and didn't ask you share. That's who they are. Again, family, a group of people who made babies with another group of people and didn't ask you shit. Not a goddamn thing. You didn't pick your brother. You didn't pick your parents. You didn't pick your cousins. You didn't pick your aunties. You didn't pick none of these people. This is why it says a friend sticks closer than a brother. Because you pick your friends, nigga. You pick your friends. You don't pick these other people. You pick your friends. Which also means you pick your curse. Ooh, shit. Ooh. How about that? You don't pick your family. You pick your friends. Which means you pick your curses. You pick your curses. Let that sink in for a minute. You pick your curses. What y'all saying in here? All right, Boovia. Good to see you, man. Let's see what kind of shit. Family can be worse than nomad. Family is usually worse than your friends because it takes a while for your friends to think that you owe them something. The shitty members of your family all think you owe them something. All the shitty members in my family think those of us who doing something with our life owe them something. They do. Whether they say it or not, you can feel it. I'm a witness. I tried the street life and world life, almost died, still had a scar, and survived the Ricky Gibbons days until 60 bodies in one summer. Cuz was on a rampage. He's doing life now. Wow. Wow. Lovelace has a question. What happens when you feel like you're the curse of your family? That's the hard understanding to learn and accept, and then the accountability to remove yourself so the family can grow and build. Girl, don't get ahead. Yes, 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 yes. When you feel that it is you that is bringing this to your family, if you smart enough to know that you a curse, then you smart enough to know that you're a cure. Real talk. Now, until that curse blows over, and that may be never, you are good to separate yourself from your family. But more importantly, you must separate yourself from that curse. If you give a fuck, you got to separate yourself from that curse. You must separate your friends once you figure out the curse. No matter how bad it may make you feel, no matter whose feelings you may hurt, no matter what you have gone through, what you have lost, what you will lose, who you will alienate. When you see this friend as a curse, you got to get away from it. Love you, cousin Annis. We send a special prayer out for you. We just talked about you and the loss of your mother. Love you, sis. Be strong for you right now. Zero says a curse is corrected through proper reciprocation. Settle your debts. Yes. The only way to lift the curse is to settle your debt. That there was some word for me. My brother splits. No, my brother's not a plant grow with knocking out. Some of my mullein ash. Man, is that good. Now, enemies as blessings. These are two, think of them as metaphysical splinters in your first and second eyes that hinder you focusing your third eye. Enemy is curses, and friends is curses, and enemies is blessings. They will blur your third eye. Enemies. Let's look up the definition of an enemy. And we're going to put it up here. To teach from. An enemy, a person who is actively opposed or hostile to someone or something. Synonyms: foe, adversary, opponent, rival, nemesis, antagonist, combatant, challenger, competitor. Now, I don't know if I necessarily consider challenger an enemy. Everybody who challenges you is not necessarily your enemy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have to augment this definition. An enemy is anyone or anything that would do harm, damage, or destroy process to your purpose. Be that purpose good or bad. Well, Jeff, how do you get into having something mean well to me, but be an enemy? We've all heard this. Perfection is the enemy of completion. Perfection is the enemy of completion. I gotta have it just right. I gotta have it just so. Ooh, preach to yourself, Jeff Brown. I've had it. I can't put this music out. Here. Yeah. Here we go. Here's a prime example. Y'all hear that music right there? Y'all hear that music playing? Got a little funky ass track in the background? Let me make sure I can hear. Yeah. That music right there that you hear. This music you hear playing, you wouldn't hear without me being under the control of that particular enemy. Perfection being the enemy of good, or perfection being the enemy of completion. You wouldn't know. You know why? Because I told myself I wasn't going to put my music out because it didn't sound as good as Francis. What? I can't put that out. I can't put that out. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear that shit. Your music don't sound as good as Barry White's, nigga. Who are you? You can't produce like Battle Cat. You can't produce like DJ Quick. You can't produce like Dr. Dre. So why put your music out? Yeah, that's stupid. For a long time. Not realizing that the creator gave them, good Lord, the gift Prince was given. Prince was given that gift to bless who he blessed. I was given my gift to bless who I bless. And in my own arrogance, my own ego, because of what it wasn't to me, I hid it from y'all. Oh, I'm done with that shit. I'm done with all that. I had to learn to make my enemies my blessing. Because all your enemies do, Lauren, all your enemies do is point out your areas of improvement or your areas that are needing improvement. Do you know why? Because that's where they stand and throw rocks at you from. That's where they stand and throw rocks at you from. What you need to fix. If all you can focus on is the hand that's throwing the rock, you finna get hit in the face. Let me say that again. You know what? That's type worthy, goddammit. That's type worthy. Y'all forgive me. I got rid of. Yeah. So, oh, okay. That's why, because I wasn't doing that. Okay. That and do that, and then do that, and then put this here and get rid of that. If all you can focus on is the hand that threw the rock, you finna get hit in the face. Say that one more again. If all you can focus on is the hand that threw the rock, you finna get hit in the face. It's got to be another place you can come from, which is the place of the lesson. That's where the blessing comes from. Why do I have this enemy? What is this enemy's point? Where did they get it from? Is it valid? How do I fix it? If not with them, with the Creator and myself, in order to be the blessing I need to be for others, period. Period. Me too. The world needs to hear my shit. Johnny West, ain't no LOL on that. That's my only problem with what you type. The LOL. You get that fucking LOL off, Johnny. The world needs to hear your shit. Somebody do. Somebody need to hear your shit, bruh. Which means you need to get it out. You have no more excuses. There is no record label to hold you back. There is no shortage of software, no shortage of, you don't need a studio like this one. You don't need a studio like I got, like my brother got. Did I listen to the track you sent? Not yet, Johnny. That's how busy I am. But I'm gonna. I promise you this. I promise you this. Before Giraffe Balls on Wednesday, I'll listen to it. I'm going to listen to it when I get off of here. So, yes. About it, Frank. About it. Your words are your power from your heart. Speak that shit from the heart. Thank you, Spark One. Nigga, you look like a superhero right there. Marquise, everyone got a lesson for somebody else. It's dope as fuck. Everyone says we need to get signed. To what? Record deals are for lazy people, Johnny West. You don't need to get signed to shit. You need to set up a website. You need to set up a website. I tell you who you look up. This is my son. He's a one half of the dope ass hip hop group Audio Push. Check them brothers out. Juju Nevermind. Juju Nevermind. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. As in Octane. Look him up. Yes. Johnny. Look up. This, yes. Octane. Look very closely. You'll see the resemblance. Octane. Of Audio Push. That is my son. Look up Juju Nevermind in Instagram. And you will see how you supposed to get down. I'm so proud of that boy. That's a grown ass man. You goddamn grown ass man. Got his own clothing line. Ain't waiting on nobody. Got his own music out. No label. Ain't waiting on nobody. Has set up a place for you to hear his music and buy his music from him. That's how it's done now, Johnny. Stop sitting around waiting on somebody to fuck you. That shit is old, bruh. Real talk. Everybody says you need to get signed because everybody don't know what the fuck they talking about. What they're saying is everybody is saying what they really mean is everybody is saying that the world needs to hear you. Now, I'm working on something where you don't sign to me. We sign to work together to make the best thing with the books open so you can see everything. We partner up, decide on the split, and take you from studio to radio to tour and back with the books open. Here's what we made in this city. Here's your money. Here's what it costs. Here's what it costs for the fire marshal and the permits and the blah, blah, blah. This is what we paid. This is our cut after profits. This is your cut after profits. And it's plenty of money for every fucking body. If I'm not trying to oppress you, you're not going to get that getting signed. You're going to watch your ass. I'm just letting you know how dope it is. Well, Johnny, I'm just letting you know that I believe without hearing a note. Before I hear the music you heard me, I'm granting you dope. I'm giving you wisdom, bro. Don't sign like that. Do the hard work, Johnny. Do the hard fucking independent work. Don't let these people gaffle up your talent, bro. Don't let these people sell your talent off, make all the money, and you get shit. Nelly is notorious for the following. He had a video shoot. One of these video shoots, he had this beautiful carpet and beautiful artwork on the walls, beautiful big aquarium. And when the video was over, a truck pulled up and they started putting that shit in the truck. He said, well, I don't know. You take that shit to this address. Because they finna bill me for all this shit and keep it. No, you're not. If you billing me for it, it's mine. And he kept it. You got to be on that page. You got to be on that page. There's so much that you can do on your own. Reek, forgive me. I got to take time to do that. I promise I am going to get better than I am better than that, and I apologize. Between life coaching, busy, I can still use more clients. Music, film, television. Shout out to my man D.L. Hughley. Just called me to help, ask me to help him write another special. I had to tell him no. I had to turn down guaranteed money. After 6 years, 2 specials, and 3 decades of friendship, I can name my price with D.L. Hughley because he know he's gonna get his money's worth. I had to tell him no. Do you know why? because the creator is pushing me to do this and pushing me to do my own shit. And sometimes I get behind. I promise you, Reed. I promise you, this is my commitment. Before next Sunday, you and Johnny both will hear from me. You will hear from me. I promise. That's a damn shame. I never knew that. All the years from Zoe What and everything else, man. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You mean yeah. That's my son. Yeah. That's crazy your son was in that group. No, that was. Them two dudes are still thick as thieves. You know why? Because they didn't let this industry get between them. And they are both super talented and doing their goddamn thing. Shout out to Audio Push. Shout out to Price Tag and Octane. I'm proud of them, brother. Man, those glasses big enough to have a whole relationship with. Eat, drink, and sleep together. Damn, them glasses slipping off to hit that mother with you, Jeff. Bruh, I saw these glasses and I had to have them. I had to have them. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I put on all black and put on the hat, they look fly. I love you back, Top Shelf. I love you back. You good. You good. I understand you busy. Thank you. But Johnny West, it's I got to make time, brother. I got to make time. And I meant what I said. I'm gonna listen to your shit. And before Wednesday, if you watch Giraffe Balls Wednesday, I will tell you, I'll email you, and then if you want to have the conversation, then we can talk about it on the air about what I think about your music and what I think is worth $1 million or nothing. Okay, I'll just be honest. I'll be honest. Ask my brother where to put these headphones so that I can open up the doors of the church. I'm almost done here, and then we're going to do these doors, and then I'm going to be out of here. I can't lie, them frames pretty damn big. Oh, they are, bro. They are. But they funky. Ooh, they funky. Is they not? Is that? Look. Look at that. How you gonna leave that? You can't leave that. These is fly. These is squeeze out. These is they're so Uncle Jeff. They so Uncle Jeff. And they have the lightest prescription. If you look, I still got good peoples. I keep my eyes well. Oh, they don't know about the gazelles. They don't understand. They do not understand zero about the gazelle. They don't know. Yeah, they animal print. Marquise. I don't care how many times you hear George Wallace tell this joke. It's not George Wallace's joke. It's Jeff Brown's joke. Stop wearing the print of an animal if you are bigger than that fucking animal. That's Jeff Brown right there. It's a bunch of folks rolling around, Marquise, with Jeff Brown's jokes in their repertoire. I just throw that one out there. That's just on my mind. I got found my brother. It's a damn shame on the text that he right in his house, right in the living room, to go right over there. Come on, Mel. Knock it off. Ooh, I hate technology. You know what? Chris! Fuck this. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my brother. Oh, here you go. Yeah. Nigga, where do I put the headphones in so I don't get feedback? Because I'm about to open up the StreamYard. And I don't see it. If y'all think I'm pointing to it, my brother's nickname from me is Lay Nigga. This nigga here is one of the uppity colors from the north. He buys all the shit I put back because it costs too much. So I'm not gonna fuck up none of this shit. I'm not.
Whoever doesn't speak French a little bit.
Yes. All right. Yes. Yeah. Put that in. I can pull one bit here. Yeah. Shit. Thank you. See, I just built my teeth on this extremely expensive desk. This is, y'all see this stuff? Y'all see this stuff? This wood? I don't even know what the fuck you call this wood. I tell you what you call this wood. Here's what you call this wood. Giving one of your kids if you fuck it up bad enough. That's what the name of this wood is. That yeah. Shout out to my brother Chris. Bougie nigga. Extremely bougie. Extremely just he and I are the two bougie niggas in the family. He drives newer Jags. I drive old ones. He likes newer shit. I like more classic shit. But we like the same shit. And we are like the brothers in legend. You really. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Do I hear it? Can I hear it from there? Do I hear it in my ears? Do I hear it in my ear holes? In my ear holes? I don't think I hear it in my ear holes. I think I hear it out there, but it's not coming in from my ear holes. Did I get the God Box hoodie online? Yeah, shout out to David Banner. Owe him some music. Yes, this God Box. I got this God Box hoodie because I bought the album. I bought the album with the hoodie. Yes, God Box is the shit. Still buy it. I don't know if they still got the hoodies available, but this hoodie here has never seen a washing machine. This is not shit. I'm gonna have this hoodie till it fall apart. I put it in the dry cleaners. I don't wear it that often. Yeah. Now, yeah, love you too. Up on top shelf. That's what I wrote. They have fire songs with Hit Boy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they fucking do. A lot of people sleep on them. Let's see. Yeah. They still selling them, true? Cool. All right. Now, we're going to do this fucking, we're going to do this experiment and see if we're going to have any problems hearing one another once I bring y'all in. Oh yeah, bro, you gotta take care of your shit, Marquise. You don't even need a ton of shit. You just need to take care of it. Okay. Try to open the doors church. Yes. Damn. Now, I want y'all to come on in. And I'm going to need to beat some of the list for my podcast. I'm going to do so if you can hook me up on. Okay. Hit me here. Hit me here. Absolutely. And thank you to Frank for the $9.99, man. For the $9.99 joint. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Zero, sit tight, man. I want to make sure that I can hear you on the show. Spark Weezy. Okay, sit tight. Do not go anywhere. Is that the Good Times? Is that the Good Times painting in the background? No, it is not. It is actually sort of, it's made in the style of the Good Times painting, but it is a frat house party. My brother's a Q. What a shock. And you can see it's got Kappa, Sigma, Q, A Phi A, all hanging out and dancing at a party. All beautiful black people dancing in that same style. But it's, my brother got that eclectic, funky ass taste. He does. He does. His shit is his shit's real tough. Watch this. Echo. Turn the office blue. Oh shit. Did you see that? Echo. Turn the office green. Ah! That shit. That's my brother's shit. What Universal Trappers wants to know, and then I'm gonna bring my guests in on the show. Which strain are you smoking on today, Uncle Jeff? As you must have been gone a while, bro. I've been on a hiatus, a mind clearing hiatus of no weed and just mullein. That right there is what I'm on. MULLEIN Trappers. Find you some. Find you some. Now, with no further ado, I'm gonna bring the fellow cat daddies into the room. Spark and my main man Zero. What say y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Wagwan, Bridget.
Wagwan. Is it, man? It sounds good, man. I was worried because I can't hear the audio of the music.
It's all good, man. That shit sounds straight with the levels and all that.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank
you, bro.
You good.
Thank you. I'll be better when I get that damn mic you got. I love that mic.
Yo, man, here's the funny thing. When I was 16, there was a white boy who had a 4-track and used this mic, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to steal his girl.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But they still married anyway.
Okay, well, you fell there.
Yeah, I did. But you know what I'm saying? I said I might as well have the motherfucking mic.
Yeah, you take the mic as a consolation prize since you couldn't take his woman and ruin his life. And come through, Johnny West, come through. Now, that said, on the friends as curses, enemies as blessings, I'm gonna open the floor. You two, shed your light on it. Drop your knowledge.
And I kind of want to give a shout out to Zero, because that brother's been on point the whole podcast. That brother's been disseminating information at a lightning pace.
Look here, man. Look here. Don't say nothing yet, Zero. Let me talk about Zero like he not here. Zero is one of them blessings I prayed for that came that I didn't know I needed on this level. Fellow Marine, knows this game. We see eye to eye on the wisdom shit. And this is the thing. and I hate to sound arrogant, but it's the truth. I'm tired of feeling like Spider-Man helping the police. I want to be amongst other superheroes.
Goddamn right.
Zero is another superhero, bro. Him, Fire, Diverse. These cats are superheroes. Shout out to all of them, and I'm glad I fell in with them. But
That's
yeah,
why I
go
changed
ahead.
my avatar to look more like a superhero.
Right? Oh, nigga, you do on the other one, man. Yeah.
Man, that shit's crazy. You was right. That's the Spark One that flies over the city.
So, what's on your mind, man? What's your thoughts?
What's going on, Zero?
Yo. All right. I thought I was having a little technical difficulties real quick, but yo, man. Hey, man, I enjoy these Jedi congregational days, man, because it's
Absolutely.
like for some reason it's like everything that we write at the tip of the pineal gland. It's like we cover it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be honest, man. I mean, you hit it on the nose. You know, I don't have too much to add. I'll just like listen in and see if anybody else kind of spark a reaction. But man, you was 100% on point with
On dogs.
with that sermon today, man. You know, so
Well then let me put it to you like this, Earl. What? Yeah. 2 questions. I open it up to the chat room and to the brothers that's here. Thank you, Uncomfortable Truth. Whichever one of you starts talking first, the other one start cooking on. This might be a hard question to answer.
Well, I kind of got something that I wanted to say about the question at hand. You know what I'm saying? Friends who are a blessing, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, hold that now. Hold that, goddammit, because I asked you that. And what'd you do? You started talking about Zero. Wait a minute.
Hey,
got you.
I just got to give props what props is due.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a chance to answer that question. I'm going to open the floor to both of you and the chat room to this question. As friends, which curses did you first consciously dodge? Give me one of those. And which ones did you subconsciously dodge? Friends that you have that fit those categories, go. Or let me not say subconsciously dodge. There you go, Jeff Brown. Which friends, looking in your past, because y'all both old enough to have fucked your life off by now. Which of your friends did you dodge with intelligence? And which of your friends' curses did you dodge as wisdom? If you can give me a short example of both, the floor is open to whoever.
All right, I'll give you an example. I was probably maybe 14, 15 years old, right?
Yeah.
I remember we had an awards ceremony because I was bussed as a child, being right here in Boston. You see the Celtics behind me. You know what I'm saying? I was part of that busing movement. You know what I'm saying? Where they took a kid from Boston and bussed him 13 miles out of the community to get an education. But they would have our reward ceremonies at like Roxbury Community College, which is in the hood, like the hood that none of us lived in. Because a lot of us were like mid-income families that lived in places like Mattapan or Hyde Park,
shout out to New Edition.
None of them are from those communities, by the way. They're all from like Roxbury. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're from traditional black where they're from, but like Boston has gone through a weird gentrification where they've pushed their mid income families out to different places. So places in Roxbury are now being gentrified, and the rent has gone up substantially. Like who can afford $2,300 for rent for a single bedroom. Right? That's almost like on some San Francisco type shit. Anyway, I digress. But I'm sorry, I lost myself. I'm a little high. Damn, smoking my own wares is just sucking me. What was the original question?
This nigga here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I done got into gentrification and lost the original point.
Okay, well, sit back. I'm gonna ask Zero then. Get your shit together. Collect your feces. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
Which friends as curses did you avoid with intelligence? And which ones did you break with wisdom?
Hey, when you ask that question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flip it a little bit, right?
Hit it.
I'm gonna flip it on me.
Okay.
Right? And something that I've noticed in my flow and my life and the way that I share love with my friends, right? This monk taught me a long time ago about this concept called God hand demon palm, right? It's all the same hand though.
Yep.
Right. And I started noticing certain things about my level of intensity and the way that the things that I uphold, the standards that I uphold for myself when I was young. I used to get mad when my friends wasn't moving on the vibrations and the speed and the swiftness that I might have felt that we should be moving on. I used to get pissed. And then later on in life, I realized that's the wrong way to do it. So what I do is like, when I see that, because I really love my friends, I really love them, right? And I see sometimes that you can't always be pushy with development. You can't be pushy when you introduce them to things that they're not sure about. You gotta let them figure out the arc themselves. So I personally do this thing where I'll get them there and I'll dip.
Lead them to water and watch them drink.
And it's not watch them drink, not even watch them drink. I ain't even doing that, because if it's something that they said in their heart that they want to do, or because I listen to my friends, they share their visions with you. So my whole thing, I guess since 30 has been this. It's like when they share those visions, I don't go all the way into the vision with them and get pushy with it. I take them there, I put them in the best hands, and I dip. And I just hope that if I come back around on the circle, like, a year later, 2 years
they
later,
recognize that
later,
you put them on.
that they ripped it. And they ain't even got to recognize I put them on. I just hope they ripped it. I hope they got everything they was asking for, because then when I come back around, we all dealing with the proper level of confidence that we all need to take this shit to the bridge as like the what they used to call them, not the Legion of Doom. What was the opposite? The Super Friends. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes everybody ain't ready, and you gotta just kind of like take them to that place, let them get their thing off, let them get their skill sets, let them, let them go through the battles and get their strength levels up. And then a lot of times what I find is when I come back around on the circle, they on that level, and then we can really get busy and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was a youth, I used to get pissed though, and that used to fuck up relationships, because they wouldn't always understand where the piss vibration. You know what I'm saying? I'm a walking Vegeta. Like, if anybody really knows what that is, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, really,
Okay.
And it's like I had to
get it.
figure that shit
I
out.
get it. I get it 100%.
Yeah, I had to figure that shit out and just say, look, man, because at least I can be doing some shit over here that's gonna be benefiting us while you getting
Doing your shit.
that skill set and getting your shit up and getting tight in it, and then when we come back, we are beautiful when we about to rip this shit now. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it's like,
let
you
me
know,
let me stop you there. This is my show, and this would be an excellent opportunity to act like I know what the fuck a walking Vegeta is, but I don't.
Dragon Ball Z, man. You got to get that.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm that dude. It's like I got a fighter spirit, and it's like you know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready to fight when we in the thick of combat, sometimes I be
That's
ready to
go
fight you and
support
shit.
right
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
come on, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a support platform right there.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like I'm like, yo, and rather than have that be misconstrued, you know, I'm always in the earshot. If you call me, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? But it's like rather than being misconstrued, I think when I hit 30 years old, I really figured this shit out, and I just started doing shit a certain way, and it started cultivating, you know what I'm saying, my friends and the people around me and myself in a whole nother way, you know what I'm saying, that was just better, you know what I'm saying. Like first we would fall out a lot or go at it, the pressure would intensify, and then, you know, it just, you know, it will fall out. You know, I could never figure out why is it falling out, you know, because I'm a type of person, even if we fight each other, I don't always expect it to just fall out into nothingness. I
Right.
figure that we just bang, and then, you know, later on we eating some barbecue or whatever and then move on, you know what
You're
I'm saying?
figuring
But
it out. Right.
yeah, everybody ain't in that zone, and sometimes you know you do harmful shit. So I check out when I'm feeling certain levels of pressure and energy, you know what I'm saying, unless they call on me for the assistance. But I'm a fulcrum. I never try to be, I don't seek to be a leader. I just seek to be able to put people in position, and then I move on, and then you know what I'm saying, and I come back around, and a lot of times I find that shit is highly successful. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right. Well, Spark One, did you get your goddamn thoughts together? Sit tight, Johnny Webb.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's on your
So,
mind?
so what I kind of do, when I have a situation where I have a friend who is a hindrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see what that lesson teaches me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no blessing, there's no stress, and there's always a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
and when I see what that lesson is, I act accordingly. Right?
Okay.
But I do have an instance where I had some friends that ended up being a hindrance, right? And it was like, okay, I was running with these guys, I was making great music with these people. You know what I'm saying? But what they were doing outside of that was hindering the whole situation. And it was the God in me that just knew when to separate. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Bruce?
And I feel like I separated in like 3 days of the right time. Like if I would have waited 3 days to separate, I'd have been in some shit.
Wow.
Like we wouldn't be talking.
Right. Oh, brother, I know exactly what you're talking about. Now, do you count that separation as something that came from intelligence or something that came from wisdom?
What's the difference?
Oh, wow. Okay, here's the difference between wisdom and intelligence. If I burn my hand on my mama's stove, ouch, that's hot. I have figured out through intelligence through the gathering of knowledge that stove is hot. Now, if my brother burns his hand on the stove and I see the hand burn, I see the meat stick, I see the screaming and crying, I see the blister, I see the ointment, I see them have to bust it and get that fluid out with the needle, I see the loose meat.
Damn, that's old school.
I have now learned about burning my hand through wisdom because I didn't have to burn my hand to get the same knowledge. So did you gain that knowledge from intelligence or from wisdom?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have to say 50-50 too in my case.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
50-50 thing. Yeah.
All right. You two niggas, shut up now, because I've been meaning to hear from my man, ladies and gentlemen, young Jedi Johnny West. What's happening, nephew? What's going on,
brother.
man?
Peace, brother.
I'm out here slaving for Amazon, man. You know, just had to come in on my break.
Get your bread.
Hey, man.
But
at least you can At least you can do that while you on the plantation. I can't.
Right on.
That's why I miss these days.
Right on. What's on your mind?
What I would say is, you know, towards the conversation of just friends being hindrances. Me and my music, for instance, I had an opportunity to probably go on tour with a rap legend. I've been on tour with Tyler Kweli. I've been Busy Bones' son is one of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you were talking about how the industry and how I shouldn't sign and stuff like that, I learned all that just by being around these guys.
You from Ohio?
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh shit! Stop talking. Hold that thought. Okay, I don't know what the hell they put in the water in Dayton.
Yeah, we dope.
There is so
Dayton crazy. Dayton crazy.
Bro, listen, we dope.
Don't sleep. Go ahead.
High tech put that on the map.
Even and see, in Cincinnati is like maybe an hour away from us. So we go down to Cincinnati.
But the Natty different.
Natty totally different from us. See, what people don't realize about Ohio is like, it's Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus. It's like all different sectors.
3 different worlds. And then you got Toledo, which is a whole other place.
Okay, shut up, Swift.
But yeah.
I mean,
I love Ohio though. I love Ohio.
Love it quietly.
But just by being around those people, just by hearing some of the game and stuff they can put inside of it, it made me realize that yes, I am dope at my music. Yes, I'm a dope producer, but I also realize if the business isn't right, can't move. You get what I'm saying? It's one of those things where until I find the right deal, I feel like I just shouldn't do it, and that's what my friends taught me. So I guess you can say that your friends less like. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to go through the same bumps and bruises that Little Busy went through, because I'm sitting here watching him go through the things that he's going through, and me just being a producer and me just being his friend sitting back watching this, have to go through those same hiccups that he does. All of that stuff that they go through, all of that the hiccups, the industry playing them because they don't want to push an agenda, stuff like that. I ain't got to worry about none of that because I'm somewhere completely different, and I still have the connection because of my personality. Everybody loves me when I come across in contact. So it really doesn't matter about the deal per se. It's all about your personality, man. That's one thing I'm realizing being around these people. It's all about if you're warm. If you're warm, if they can deal with you, deal with you. You know what I mean? And that's just that. But it's a lot of shaky stuff that goes on in the industry too that kind of pushed me away from it. I walked away from it for real. Like I could be in the industry right now if I wanted to, but I walked away from it because it's a lot of things that test your spirit that a lot of people ain't really ready for. You get what I'm saying? And when I came across it, I wasn't ready for it spiritually. You get what I'm saying? They low-key spirit cooked me for real. If you know what that is, like it put me back. It put me back to the point where I was like, oh shit, let me get my energy back, right? So that I can even deal with these niggas. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it's the music thing. I know I'm ill, but I feel like the type of music that I make, when you listen to it, you're gonna be like, oh, that's why they're not fucking with this nigga. You get what I'm saying? Because I use the different hertz that, you know, the healing hertz, shit like that. I swing my drums at a certain way. I swing my drums and stuff like that. The
Yo,
people who
drop
play,
a link in the
Yeah.
chat because I
Oh,
want to
well,
know that shit.
Yeah, well, I tell you what.
I'm all about healing vibration.
I tell you what we're gonna do is on Giraffe Balls next week. Part of the show, we're gonna drop some Johnny West shit in the show. If it's cool, send me the stuff you want me to play on the show.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I want to hear that. That shit sounds.
definitely, brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey,
Because
bro,
I'm on the
Jeff.
same shit.
Yeah, so
And-
like just let y'all know I produce. So the songs that y'all hear, it's my homie G rapping, but it's me producing. This is an artist. Yeah. This is an artist that we've been grooming since we were like seniors in high school.
Bruh, look here.
We've been.
We need to chop it up. I love young producers. I love. I'm gonna have to bring you in on this thing. I did it last year. I need to do it this year. I might just do it maybe once every 6 months. Where last year in Love, I did this thing with the OGs versus the Young Bucks, and it's not even really a versus as much as it is.
I'm ready. I got beats ready.
3 of my dudes. I get you, Spark One, and some of your dudes, and we meet in a Zoom room, or we meet like this, and we pick a category or a topic, or it can be 808s, it can be love songs, it can be a certain tempo, R&B, whatever, and then we each throw a beat down.
Oh man, I'm with that smoke.
I'm so with that smoke. You have no idea. I'm ready for that. You have no idea.
Okay. I'm down. All right. Well then.
Hey Jeff, I'm over here. Hey Jeff, I'm over here like using the bathroom across the room, and I hear you say "shut up, Flips." I'm like, I'm hot in the motherfucker. Hey. Let me say one thing to that brother though. That brother is one of the very few brothers that I've heard express on the spirit cooking situation who really understands what it is, man.
No, I feel that too. I get that. You know, I've been in the industry since 1999.
And they started fucking with me once I started fucking with Lil Busy, right? See how they got me was my best friend is Little Busy's manager or whatever, right? And Little Busy started coming around me a little bit, and I'm real sensitive when it comes to energy, right? And I know certain shit just start happening. And I'm like, and I asked my homie about it. I'm like, bro, like you don't feel this, and he's not spiritual like I am. So he's like, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, everything just started happening weird around us. You get what I'm saying? Like all types of stuff just started falling apart. And then I was just like, hold on, I know who it is. I know who's just now coming around, so it has to be. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm good. We good. You get what I'm saying? And right. Yeah, that energy's gone now. But yeah, that shit's real, bro. That shit's very real.
Yeah, definitely real. That's what I was talking about earlier. Because it's like some people interpret like high pressure as like enemy or devil. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they'll misinterpret that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a higher pressure than they usually used to. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes you gotta be the intelligent one and pull yourself back away from the mix. You know what I'm saying? And so that until they gain a greater understanding of what it is they dealing with. And
see that they still don't understand. See me because of the type of spiritual shit that I'm into, like I meditate, all that other stuff. I understand what's going on. They didn't understand what was going on. So when it hit me, I knew how to kind of sort of deflect myself from that energy. And it's crazy because when the energy first comes, you think it's good. It feel good, it's great, it's big, and then all of a sudden it just started getting twisted. And you like, yo, what is this? And then once that happens, then that's when you gotta really understand that, yo, you better back up. If you don't back up, guess what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I've
What
done
is-
it a few times
The
myself.
Trojan, I like to say the Trojan horse don't work if it don't put on the Trojan.
Yeah, feel me? Feel me? And a lot of people ain't protected out here, you know. And a lot
Oh.
of people think that just by praising Jesus and saying Jesus got me and my God got me, that ain't, bro. That's how they get your ass, because you think that's all you need.
Oh,
Oh,
So
bro,
no.
look here. We can get down. We can go down the Jesus road.
yeah, no,
Yeah. Here's a little puzzle. Here's a little Jesus puzzle. For those of you who think that some dude came here 2,023 years ago named Jesus, okay, that's 2,000 years old. The letter J is only 500 years old. Sit down with a pen and figure that out. Now,
my thing is this: most of them don't even know about the Sumerian text. Most of them don't even know where you getting your Bible
come
from.
on, bruh.
So
And you know
when,
why y'all different in Dayton? You know why y'all different in Dayton? Because
why
y'all
is
got
that?
y'all got that Miamisburg mound out there. You know what I'm saying? And I know
It's,
you know what's going on with that.
it's crazy because I live probably about 15, 20 minutes away from that mountain. I go and meditate on it.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and you know, Snake Mound out
Yo,
here.
Zero, you're going to have to elaborate on that because I love Ohio and I had no idea about that.
Oh yeah, it's mounds all throughout this motherfucker. This Mound City.
Okay, let's stop. Let me stop everybody because my man Spark One, uh, who did you say kicked it off from Dayton?
No, I was just saying, like Zero said something about that mound. I like with the energy of the mound.
Oh.
I just wanted him to elaborate because
Okay, no, a little earlier, brother. I'm going back to I gotta go. I gotta share this about Dayton and why. When
We the birthplace of phone. Just
oh
in
my
case.
God, oh my
I
God.
was talking about high tech and how like high tech and Twalib really put that place on a map.
Okay, now this is what I
I
have
met
to
Tyler
explain
too.
to you.
I know Tyler in person.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna need y'all to hold down.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, Spark One, because if it has to be somebody that put that place on the map, I'm gonna refer to you to a little group by the name of Lakeside, or a gentleman by the name of Roger.
Yes,
Trout,
sir.
But they
No.
were on solar.
a group known as the name of the Ohio Players.
Yes,
That-
sir.
I'm gonna have to take you to a group named Slave. I'm gonna have to
Okay,
take you to a group named Phase Soul.
I've
or
sampled
Heatwave.
Slave enough for you to just. Okay, I'm sorry.
Bruh, okay?
Yep.
Without
I'm sorry.
Both
without
fingers,
Dayton,
my man, yo. Yes, sir. You
Yes.
dropping it.
without Dayton, you don't get down, 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 down. I don't know
It's a natural
what
frequency.
it is. I need to go. I need to go and purge myself in the lakes of whatever the fuck Dayton got.
the great, what was it? The Little Miami River. You know, you can come out here and play. You know, the Little Miami, it runs straight through Dayton. So yeah.
Okay. Well, these mounds, I'm on my way. I got to because, bruh, when I tell you,
Last time I went to Chicago, I took a train just so I could watch the lakes from a window.
oh yeah,
And that's where my family from. My all of my family's from Chicago. It's crazy. People from my mom's side and my dad's side, they're from Chicago.
well, you look
So-
like an Ingram. Are there any Ingrams in your family?
Nope. I just got what is it? I got Hills, Pollards, and Fletchers, man. Those are my people.
Well, the truth is what we just named out is a bunch of last names of people who owned our ancestors. But there is a Midwest look to Black people, like people in the South look a certain way. Yes,
Mhm.
but at any rate, brothers, I want y'all in the few minutes we got left. I want y'all to now discuss your enemies as blessings from each one of you. Just give me one example of an enemy situation that turned out to be a blessing. Go.
Oh, I can answer that like off the top. You know
Get
what I'm
it.
saying?
Me too.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, the devil. You know what I'm saying? As taught by the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
If I ain't understand, who that was and just start directly working against it, I wouldn't be I wouldn't have been able to have a tenth of the success that I had, because it was going against them that led me into other playing boards, other dimensions that I ain't even know was possible. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I wasn't scared to go against them and go into their realm, where I started learning of other realms that I can operate, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I would answer that.
Well,
I guess
yes, sir.
I'll go next because I got to get up out of here in about 10 minutes.
Hit it.
But yeah, with me, I don't even look at anything like any obstacle or anything as a obstacle for real. I look at everything as a way to help me grow spiritually. I understand that I came down here with certain things to pretty much put my spirit in the best way for my spirit to grow. So if I start looking at everything or every obstacle in my life as a challenge, something like that, instead of a lesson to grow, I'll never grow. I'll just be sitting there complaining all the damn time. So yeah, I just started looking at shit like, okay, what is this lesson that the universe is trying to teach me? And how can I benefit from this? So next time when this motherfucker come around, it don't affect me the same.
Absolutely. Spark
That's
one.
All right. So mine's is a little different. So I look at I seen a Key and Peele sketch where these dudes had adversity as a nigga named Adversity Jones, and he just pop up in your life and he said, I just like fucking with him. I just like fucking with him. I like fucking with him. That's why. So when I saw that, I said, you know what? That's how I'm going to deal with adversity. I'm going to deal with adversity like it's a nigga that I know who he is, and I just ain't going to deal with him. And the more that I just injected positivity into people, and I had and just was positive about a negative situation. Like I had a situation where I only had one pharmacist and 800 prescriptions, but you know what? We got through it because we were positive and we worked through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't bring the negativity into my chamber. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. That's what's up, man. That is, I've often said that it's, if you watch, there's a movie. One of my favorite movies to quote is a movie called The Edge. And as I kick you niggas the fuck out of here, I love you. I love you all, Johnny West and Spark One. We need to talk. And Zero, you know we got to talk. But Johnny and Spark, I want to start putting this beat thing together. And I'm going to talk with y'all. Shout out to the 3Gs podcast. I can't think of his name right now because I'm old. Pac G, AP, and the other one that make beats. That's my dude too. I don't know why I can't think of your name right now, but we did it together and it was so dope. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna get my dude Seventh Element. No, you are not with the Young Bucks. I'm snagging you. You with the OGs. We are going to do this, and I think it's gonna be lovely and dope. But it's refreshing to see young cats, a young Johnny West on this energy now, man. We need that now. Spark One, we need younger Jedis than me. And you know, I'm at the beginning of the old heads. I'm earning my old head stripes. But to see young dudes understand these lessons, these much needed to be applied, much needed to be taught lessons. It's people that need what you got, Spark One, what you got, Johnny, what you got, Zero. They need these things from us desperately because they've had no place and no one to drop on them like this. You gotta know. You gotta know in your heart of hearts that yeah, thank you. It's GMS, Trappers. Shout out to GMS. Yeah, I'm sorry, GMS, with my dumb ass. It's this thing. You got to know how important your contribution is to the universe, and that you can't stand in the way of it by letting your friends, the wrong friends, curse it, and the wrong way to look at your enemies. That's all today was about. So stay high in thought, stay high in deed, guide your ignorance to your wisdom, pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I'm about.